I'm Masawudu Abubaker. I'm a PGY resident at internal medicine. There's a couple of them. Medical school can be sometimes serious, but any moment when I could meet with my friends, we play FIFA, ease up the tension, it's something I really appreciate. Growing up, I grew up in a rural area, and there were only a few instances where you could actually meet a health personnel. I met this person. I followed my aunt to the hospital because my mom was not feeling well. And I think back then it was actually a nurse. At this time I realized it was a nurse I met. And I really loved the way they dressed and then carried themselves about the hospital, and I wanted to be like them. So here I am. So my first job, I had it when I was 12. I don't know whether you know this Nintendo Game Boy.
Yeah.
I wanted to have it, and so I took a job at my friend's dad's sawmill. Right after school, I'll go there, I close at night, come home really tired. Then I have to go back the following day because I really need to get this Nintendo.
Did you get it?
I had it.
Yes.
Eid al-Adha. Back in Ghana, we call it the Eid with the meat. That's when we sacrifice animals, meet up with friends and family, and share our good times together. So that's really my favorite holiday.
There you are.
Hot chocolate with milk.
There we are.
And I like this because we grew a lot of cocoa back in Ghana.
Yes.
We export a lot of cocoa, and then because of that we have a lot of chocolate. You find almost everyone enjoys this drink back in Ghana.
Big difference between cocoa in Ghana and of course cocoa here, right?
Yeah.
Ghana cocoa's better, isn't it?
Rich.
Yeah.
So I had this advice from my mom when I was really little, and then I think somewhere when I was preparing for my step 2, there's this podcast, Divine Intervention, Dr. Divine. So in life, there are moments when you have to really work hard, and there are moments when you have to, relax. And so you choose when to have which. If you choose to relax, have it easy in the beginning, you are really going to work hard in the end, right? And so I chose to work hard, and now here I am. I'm really hoping it pays off one day. So there's a couple of them, but what I can talk about now is I really like to binge watch animations, like Naruto, for instance. So there's a couple of them. So what I'll talk about now is right after medical school in Ghana, we have this 2-year program, housemanship or internship. Yeah. So when I was doing my OBGY internship, there was this patient that was rushed in. At that time, the anesthetists were on strike nationwide, and so and then I was working in a rural facility. So, but there was a room for operations to be carried out in like the teaching hospitals. I had this patient, she came in with abrupted placenta and HB of like 2. And the nearest facility was like an hour and a half away, and I knew if I referred this patient, she was not going to make it. So I had to convince my staff who were on strike, and then we went into theater and we carried it out, and she made it. And up till this time, she still texts me appreciating the work I did, and it really makes me happy.